Hello, my name is Ben Lookner. This is my 11th year teaching special ed and DCPS, all of which have been at the same Ward 5 school. My year's going great. I'm rejuvenated and excited to go to work. That positivity translates into my teaching and makes the job a joy. It's awesome, but it's not what I was expecting because at the end of last year, I thought I was done. I thought maybe I could get through another year, but I was questioning my ability to continue to teach at my school and maybe even in DC. So what happened? As you've heard, DCPS stopped making special education coordinators mandatory budgeted positions a while back. They don't even appear in the comprehensive staffing models anymore. Instead, we have an LEA rep model, which means a teacher or other staff member takes on all the responsibilities of a coordinator along with the responsibilities of their job. I had been the LEA rep for our pre-K through 8th grade school for a while, but starting midway through the 17-18 school year up until this year, I was the only LEA rep and the only special ed teacher for grades 6 through 8, a major change because I had always had a colleague in the middle school. Last year, I was in over 120 meetings during the school day. I met with parents, teachers, service providers, and attorneys advocating for our students and representing our school and district. But I'm a teacher, and I had a large caseload to provide resource and inclusion services for in reading, writing, and math. A good day in the LEA arena, say a meeting where I diffused tensions between a team member and an attorney, was met with the realization that I had missed student services for that day. Similarly, a good day of teaching could have me coming up for air at 3:30 p.m. realizing I forgot to schedule a meeting or call back a parent about an urgent transportation request. In writing that last paragraph, I found myself asking, was I just bad at my job? Should I have been doing more? And that's the bad part, because when put in an impossible situation, and even when knowing how impossible the situation is, and when doing so much every single day to stay above water, I still found myself doubting my self-worth and my professional abilities despite results. This year I have a colleague in the middle school, so I can focus only on math. I split the LEA rep duties with our new assistant principal. I see my kids at the same time every day and teach the lessons I plan because I'm not in so many meetings. And wow, how amazing it has been to be able to set into the grind of teaching and really work with my students day in and day out and see them grow. I'm doing what I signed up for, and it's great. There's still room for improvement. The sad joke I tell is that I went from being in an awfully underfunded position to being in a moderately underfunded position, but our special ed hours show we need additional teachers based on the comprehensive staffing model, and I'm optimistic that we'll get that since numbers don't lie. I still prep 3 resource rooms with modified grade level content, IEP goal work. I plan with 2 teachers for 3 inclusion classes. I LEA rep for grades 5 through 8, and I prepare for my caseload's IEP meetings. There's also the daily struggle with the subjective nature of our supposedly objective measurement tool called Impact, but I don't want to get into that because work honestly feels good right now and I like it. Could you imagine how teachers would feel if our schools were fully funded, if we had coordinators so educators were spending their time educating, if we had special ed teachers per grade level rather than some formula that tried to get by with the least amount of teachers possible? I won't speak for why so many of my colleagues have left over the years, and unfortunately there are only a handful of teachers still at my school who were also there on my first day. But I can speak for myself and why I almost left, and how even pointing the needle slightly in the right direction had a drastic impact on making me want to stay. Let's move that needle further.